Andrew Marsh here with Drew Fit. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you, in my opinion, the #1 workout that you can be doing not only for your overall health, but also to get you that ripped physique that you've always wanted, lowering your body fat percentage, and really targeting those hard to reach lower abs. But before I get into what workout I'm talking about, as always, if you guys can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Now, what workout am I talking about? Not lifting weights, not doing the Stairmaster. The workout that I am talking about requires no equipment at all. All it requires is 100% of your effort, and to be very safe when you're doing this. And that workout is sprinting, guys. The reason why I like sprinting so much, it is the one workout that you can give absolutely 100% effort every single time that you do this. As compared to lifting weights, you have to be a little bit safer, so you can't do 100% max lifts on every single lift. You're going to hurt yourself doing it that way. But sprinting is fantastic for that. It's a body weight workout, but you have to be safe when doing that. So with that being said, let me give you a rundown on how to get the most out of sprinting. So a lot of people are really eager to start sprinting, so they'll just start taking off 100% effort right off the bat. That's not the way to go about it. You're going to get injured doing that, and you could actually end up in the hospital, which I don't recommend doing. So let's be safe about this, guys. Now, before I even think about doing an all-out sprint, I like to do a good warm-up, and what that consists of for me is about a 3 to 5 minute walk at least, getting all of the limbs moving, getting the blood pumping throughout the body, and then I jump into a very light stretch. And I'm not talking about a crazy stretch that lasts for 10 to 15 minutes. I like to stretch anywhere from maybe 2 to 3 minutes tops. Whether it's touching my toes, stretching my back out, stretching my quads, my glutes, so on and so forth. Just really light stretching, nothing too crazy. I think overstretching can actually lead to injury, so I recommend doing a very light stretch. And then after you're stretching for about 2 to 3 minutes, I recommend doing probably 3 to 4 very light runs at about 50% of your maximum speed, just a down and back, about 100 yards down, 100 yards back, very light to get the blood pumping more, getting all of your joints and ligaments moving, and then you will be ready to do an all-out sprint. But like I said, guys, you need to do this warm-up so you do not injure yourself. And then when I get into my workout, I personally like to do the 100-meter sprint. In my opinion, I think that anything over 200 or 300 meters, you won't see as good of benefit. So if you're a beginner, start off on the low end, 40 to 50 meters, and you don't need to go all out if you are a beginner, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. Maybe you can only run at about 60 or 70%, that's fine. Just gradually work up week after week. There's no need to hurt yourself. Training is to improve your health, not to put yourself in a hospital bed. But if you're a more experienced person, then sure, you can go to 200 meters all out, or up to 400. I really believe that you stop seeing benefits after 400, but in my real opinion, I think you stop seeing benefits after 200, and you can kind of see this when you look at Olympic sprinters. Look at who has the more aesthetically pleasing physique. It's the 100-meter sprinters or the 200-meter sprinters. Their muscles are a lot bigger and they just look a lot healthier. The further you go, 400 meters, they start to lose that muscle mass. And then when you see the people that run the mile or marathon runners, they are very thin. And the reason being is because it has been said that long durations of running actually increases cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So it's increasing cortisol in your body, so you're not getting the benefits I'm going to be talking about here in a little bit. So that's why I recommend probably capping it off at 200 meters. Like I said, I like to do 100 meter personally, and I will only do about 8 to 10 sets at the very most. But like I said, if you're a beginner, maybe you can only do 2, maybe 4 sets, and that's perfectly fine, guys. Like I said, work up incrementally and be smart and safe about it. So that is basically how I do my sprinting workout. Now to the benefits, and I'm only going to list a couple of them, but some of the ones that really stuck out to me. #1 is the increase in human growth hormone. There's actually a study done that showed that sprinting increases your human growth hormone by over 700%, guys. That's absolutely insane if you ask me. There's really not any other workout that can do that. I would argue that weight training is probably #2, but I don't think it would increase it to 700%. And that is because you're putting your body in that healthy state of fight or flight. Too much fight or flight, like a lot of people are experiencing today, maybe it's with stress at work, they're constantly in a fight or flight state. increasing that cortisol. So that is not a good response. You want the short-term response that you get from sprinting. And that's what's going to increase your human growth hormone and testosterone. In another study, it stated that in just 4 30-second all-out sprints that it activated mitochondrial biogenesis in the skeletal muscle. Now, what mitochondrial biogenesis is, it's the process in which cells increase their mitochondrial mass, meaning healthier mitochondria. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I am a firm believer that basically the root of almost every disease is caused by damage to the mitochondria. Now, what that means to me essentially is that it is going to enhance the quality of your life and the duration of your life just through this one simple exercise. Now, all of those benefits are fantastic about sprinting, whether it's mitochondrial biogenesis or increasing human growth hormone and testosterone or lowering your body fat percentage, getting you that ripped physique. All of those are fantastic, but there's another added bonus to get even more benefit out of sprinting, and that is doing your sprints in the morning sunrise. Now, I've talked about this before in the benefits of morning sunlight, but the reason why the morning sun is so fantastic is that it's heavier in infrared light, and that's why you see a lot of companies like Juve popping up selling infrared lights, and people doing this are about 15 to 20 minutes a day. And that's because the benefits of doing red light therapy is fantastic. But the great thing about it, you don't have to spend $1,000 on a Juve light. You can just go out in the morning sunrise and get the infrared light naturally from the sun. That's my #1 preferred way. And like sprinting, the morning sunlight also enhances things like human growth hormone, testosterone, mitochondrial biogenesis, enhances your metabolism, so on and so forth. There's even more benefits to getting in the morning sunrise than there are sprinting, but doing those both together is going to give you a major bonus for your health and for your overall physique. If you're one of those people that are interested in enhancing your physique, then this workout in the morning sunlight is going to be something that you're going to want to add to your lifestyle. So I hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions or comments about sprinting or getting in the morning sun, please drop them below. And also don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.